The feed to Gallinari. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jared Bayless. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
And Gallinari kicks to Murray. And he lobs it up.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Nuggets ahead, up by 12. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And, guys, we've seen the Nuggets really take control here.
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
Here's Mudiay. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Denver. Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Faried at the 4. Will Barton is out there with Mudiay, and it's Laverne in at the 5. Timberwolves trail by 15. Here's Barry. The pass to Ori. Screen by O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. Releases. Rebound by the Nuggets. And now the fast break. Gallinari with the ball. Mudiay, no good.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Faried the pass to Mudiay. The Nuggets shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Timberwolves trail by 16. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. The shot. The shot by Ori. No good.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it, are you kidding me?
And the Nuggets making a change here. Here's Mudiay. And a miss there off the inbound.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but, man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
O'Neal passes to Barry. Stolen by Faried. And now Gallinari pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Mudiay with the basket. Moudier's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
The shot's good from Shaq.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Mudiay passes to Jokic. Plenty of space. Barton, no luck.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Out to the right wing. Ori kicks to Garnett. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
clearly they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Fareed dishes to Gallinari. And Chet comes to help. Gallinari passes to Fareed. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Barton. It's a big height bouncing goes in. Barton's got 7.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
Ori. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Yeah, big blunder there, and that could really cost him.
Yeah, and the timing of it was bad, too. I mean, they're trying to cut down and cut into the lead. Just a tough, bad break there.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in. Minnesota also making some changes. Kyle Singler comes in for Ori. And it's Udrih in for Andre Robertson.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
That's his first personal foul.
For Minnesota, they have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. Gary Harris is checked in for Denver. He hits both from the stripe. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The Nuggets leading by 18. On the wing, Harris pulls up from the corner. Udrih grabs the board.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
The Timberwolves working the ball around now. The shot's good from Barry.
And that's good stuff from him. Nice touch.
Denver with the ball. They led the game at 1 point by 20. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Singler, no good. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. And he gets the bucket. Barton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball.
Well, it's simply been an awful quarter. I mean, terrible ball security. They've actually handled that thing like it's got leprosy. Take care of it.
Ouch. Leprosy.
The Nuggets leading by 17. Screen by Nurkic. Garnett comes over to help. 3-pointer. And that one's good. Barton's got 12 points in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now Murray.
Minnesota foul.
No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
He kicks it to Barton. Deflected by Garnett. Here's Barry. Guarded by Harris. Dishes to O'Neal. Passes it to Barry. And stolen by Harris. Lays it in off the breakaway. Harris has got his first bucket of the night.
And how about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
Kicks to Udrih. Shat dishing to Udrih. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Murray, and he banks in the layup. Murray's got his first 2 points.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint because that has not been up to par.
For the 3. Rebound by Nurkic. Denver leading by 22. Murray kicks to Barton. Wide open look. And it's Denver scoring again.
What a
Welcome, everyone, to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We've got the Washington Wizards taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Tip-off goes to Minnesota.
Downs go off when I enter the building.
All right, targets coming on the court now are your Timberwolves dancers. Come on, give it up.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Ainge with the ball. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So the Wizards' five right now. The great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. Markieff Morris is out there with Sanders. And it's Simmons in at the three. On defense, Minnesota. And Wall kicks to Morris. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
Loves the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Shaq with a screen on Wall. Ainge kicks to Robinson. Screen by O'Neal. Robinson goes in. And Shaq with the slam.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And Gia, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player. He's got so much junk in his trunk, he'll find a way to hurt you.
So it's Minnesota now. Now, here is Ainge. To the paint. Garnett the pass to Roberson. Off target with the open look. In transition, here come the Wizards. Beal's running. Count the bucket.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
On defense, the Wizards. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give them any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
First trip to the line for him here. Free throw good, Beal. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Takes the three. They get the rebound. Robinson tries yet again. No good on the layup.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Garnett with the block. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. Simmons got his second basket of the night.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
O'Neal dishes to Robinson to end the run. Good as the jump shot falls. Robinson's got his first basket.
I like the way they're working the ball inside because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
To the inside, and Sanders throws it down.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
The Minnesota Timberwolves come into this one following a loss to Denver. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, the Wizards head coach had a couple of moments for me. I asked him about the player he'll try to key on in this matchup, and he had no hesitation saying Kevin Garnett. He said what makes KG special and such a problem to deal with is he can control games on both ends of the floor with his offensive and defensive skill set. Saying he has so much length, it makes it very difficult around both keys for us.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. O'Neal hits them both. Washington leading now by 3. And Wall kicks to Morris. 8 feet away. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists in the game. Ainge the pass to O'Neal. Sanders with the steal. Kicks it to Simmons. And he banks in the layup. Simmons got 6 points.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now, here is Ainge. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Roberson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Garnett. Good work defensively by Morris.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Wall dishes to Sanders. Here's Simmons. Misses off the left iron.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. Whole new look on the floor for Minnesota. Otto Porter Jr. He's checked in for Washington. Wizards leading by 5. Now Wall. Pass to Morris. Puts up a 3. The shot misses. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Here is Bayless, covered by Wall. Over to the wing. Ori kicks to Bayless. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
To the wing right side. Porter outside. Powell pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here is Bayless. To the inside. Picked off in midair. Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance. That's good.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Udrich, the pass to Powell. With the shot. Misses off the right iron. Washington leading now by 5. Beal dishes to Simmons. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to the Nuggets in Denver. Ori kicks to Powell. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
Singler, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Washington has possession. Here's Snow. .132 left here in the first quarter. Neal's shot is off.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Washington?
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Here's Snow. Now the pass to Gooden. Tries from 10. The shot is off. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Here's Powell. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. Barry's checked in for Jared Bayless. And 1:01 left to play here in the first. Here's Snow. He's guarded by Udrih. They set the pick. Dishes to Porter. There's the three. That is good. Porter's got his first 3 points of the game.
Don't underestimate him. He can knock that down.
And it's Zingler in the corner, expanding his range. Kept alive. Here's Ezeli. Can't get it to fall.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the boards for them.
Yeah, +5. As you mentioned, that didn't take very long, did it?
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Minnesota with the ball after the basket by Washington. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Powell, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Snow. Feeds it to Gooden. Great look there, but off target. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the Wizards leading by 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
All right, Target Center, coming out of the court now.
Now the second quarter up. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Not much room to operate offensively. The defense has been stifling through the first.
Greg, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
Washington leading now by 5. So on the floor for Washington. Porter is out there with Gooden. Then there's Sanders. Then it's Gary Neal. And it's Snow in at the point. From deep, Neal. Horry with the rebound. And here is Ainge. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. There's the dish to O'Neal. And he dunks it down.
Almost automatic when he can get the basketball that close to the basket.
Well, defense has to be played earlier in that situation. You've got to fight to not allow him to get that position in the first place.
Snow against Ainge. Over to the left wing. It's Porter outside. Horry with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 3. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's Barry. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Porter with it. 5 points in the game. Neal pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Neal's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. It's on Kevin Garnett and the Timberwolves making a change here. Bayless is checked in. Then for the Wizards, Simmons is checked in. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Otto Porter Jr. Now, here is Ainge. Now Bayless. Got a piece of it. Sanders with the steal. It's Beal on the wing, and so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Markieff Morris is checked in for Washington. Beal's shot is good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Ainge after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Ainge the pass to O'Neal. Nifty move. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Out left to the wing. Inside, here's Sanders. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
pass to Garnett. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Here's Beal following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Here's Morris. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Garnett's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Garnett, the screen. From deep three-point range, Shaq kicks to Garnett. Washington with the rebound.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Some changes for Minnesota. Robinson comes in for O'Neal, and Kyle Singler subbed in for Jared Bayless. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Garnett, the screen. In the corner, it's Robinson. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Simmons. He's covered by Singler. Plenty of space. No good from Simmons.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Timberwolves dancers. All right, fans, that was your Timberwolves dancers. Let me hear it.
And the Wizards with possession. They lead by 4. Inside. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised to see them double up here.
I agree with you, Clark. They have not been successful with their single coverage.
The Wizards have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
The Timberwolves shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Henry Sims has checked in for Sanders. And so he hits both. Wizards leading by 4. Now here's Wall. It's Beal on the wing. 3-pointer. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 6 assists here tonight.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And that one's good.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
No good. Excellent D there from Garnett. Pass to Robinson. Back to Singler. Trying his luck deep. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
No good from Simmons.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Singler for 3. Shot is off. Now Washington takes it the other way. Simmons dishes the Wall. And there's Beal. That's good on the assist by Wall. Beal's got the lead up to 7 now for the Wizards.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Timberwolves dancers. All right, fans, that was your Timberwolves dancers. Let me hear it.
Timberwolves on offense. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Udrih, the pass to Powell. Here's Udrih, covered by Wall. Powell kicks to Udrih. Fires for three. Another shot. There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Ezeli.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Wall draws the double. Here's Simmons. From outside, off the mark.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Here's Wall. 1:33 left now here in the second. He dishes it to Beal. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. And that's 13 points here for Beal.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Udrih, the pass to Ezeli. He kicks to Singler. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. Powell dishes to Robertson. Sims with the rebound. Washington leading now by 6. Here's Beal. Off on the layup. Here's Robertson. The feed now to Udrih. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
Man, I got to pick my jaw up off the floor after that one, guys.
And Washington has possession after the basket by Minnesota. And Beal kicks to Wall. With his first shot attempt, the shot by Sims, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Barry's checked in for Singler, and Danny Ainge has subbed in for Andre Robertson. And here is Ainge. He feeds it to Powell. Back to Ainge. Ezeli the pass to Barry. Down low. Here's Ainge. Shot is no good.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Wizards lead by 6. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Here's Wall. Garnett out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Ainge. And it's Robertson. And at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run out.
And that's how you flip the script in terms of momentum right there.
Screen by Sanders. Here's Beal. They get it again. Here's Simmons. A beautiful reverse layup. Simmons got 8.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Ainge dishes to Robinson. Knocks it loose. Shaq kicks to Robinson. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it. Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
Here's Robertson. Kicks it to Garnett. To the middle. Goes back up, and he sinks the layup. Roberson's got 6 points.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Minnesota foul. That's his first personal foul.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. It's Wall with the drive, and that one's good. Wall's got the lead up to 7 now for Washington.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Now here's Beal. He's guarded closely, and the wide open shot from Morris. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Fast break, Minnesota for the finish. But slam dunk by Robinson.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Washington calls timeout. Have to be made, Greg. This timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizards was getting across in their huddle. Their transition offense has to be a focal point, he told them. Points on the break are going to be crucial for the rest of this game. He also wants to see a patient offense, work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, if you don't see a good shot, find someone who does. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Here's Ainge. Following the basket by John Wall. Garnett with a screen on Wall. Screen by O'Neal. Ainge kicks to O'Neal. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Well, how about John Wall in this one? He's got 11 points and 10 assists also.
No idea we'd see a performance like this one today.
The only way to describe it in my vocabulary is dominance.
And so John Wall nails both of them. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Pass to O'Neal. And the rejection by Sanders. Wall against Singler. Here's Simmons. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Simmons got 4 points now in the quarter.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Powell's checked in, and a change for the Wizards. Porter's checked in for Markieff Morris. And Wall kicks to Porter. No good with the triple. Timberwolves trail by 12. And there's the pass to Powell. Washington with the rebound.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. And he gets the bucket. He's got 8.
There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up, and you can get some easy hoops that way.
And that steal made it possible. And if they can use a few more sequences just like that.
And he gets it to go.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Covered by Wall. Powell down low, working on Sanders. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. So for the Wizards, Drew Gooden has checked in for Sanders. Gary Neal comes in for Bradley Beal. And it's Snow in for John Wall. Here's Snow.
And here's that intense defensive look.
Yep, and that's the only way to play full court man-to-man, Greg. You know that from your days at UNLV. 100% intensity, a must.
That's his first personal foul.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Now Udrih. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. It's stolen. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Dishes it to Neal. Here's Simmons. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
And the Timberwolves call time. And so it's Minnesota with it. They trail by 11. Here's Powell. Right through the D for the layup. Powell's got 5 points now in the quarter. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
For Washington, they have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. And he's good on the second. Timberwolves trail by 10. And it's Udrih in the corner. His three-pointers off the mark.
I'll tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide-open shots like that.
It's deflected. 1:52 left in the third quarter of the game.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
And here's the fast break. Udrih leading the way. Knocked loose. Gooden with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Minnesota. Good on the second free throw. Feeds to Udrih. Offline with his three. Washington leading now by 9. The dish now to Porter. The three. And good on the basket. Book it. Porter's got 8.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And, Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Pass to Neal. Here's Snow. There's a good screen. To the paint. Here's Gooden. Cannot hit. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. To the inside. Barry. It's rebounded by Snow.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Porter passes to Simmons. That's his 7th miss in 12 shot attempts. Timberwolves trail by 12. From deep three-point range, no luck. 20 seconds left to play in the third. Out to the right wing. Here's Snow. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
With 4 seconds on the clock, Porter with the steal. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits it. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. So on the floor for Washington, the talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. Sanders is out there with Markieff Morris, and it's Porter in at the small forward. Here's Garnett. The kick out to Ainge. The second chance effort. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from O'Neal. Shaq's gone 5 of 7 from the floor here. Morris, no good.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And that one's good. 10 points for Robinson.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
Wizards leading by 10. It's blocked by Shaq. Robinson drives in. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And Beal kicks to Porter. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Wizards lead by 12.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Shaq with a screen on Wall. O'Neal kicks to Ainge. Back to Shaq. To the middle. Knocked loose. Garnett. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Kevin Garnett. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
Horry's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Screened by Sanders. Passes it to Beal. Sanders sets the screen for Beal. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake. Uncovered. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Can't cash in from close range.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Here's O'Neal. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Wizards leading by 10. Wall dishes to Morris. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. And that's now 6 points for Markieff Morris. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
And the Timberwolves call time here. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, during that break, Minnesota's head coach had some words for his team. He's not pleased with the careless turnovers offensively, saying, listen, we've got to get shots. It's as simple as that. We have to play smart and value the basketball. Kevin, did it sink in?
Roberson, he's checked in for Jared Bayless.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And Wall, here we go now. And he dunks it down.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing. And right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too. It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Markieff Morris. The assist, Bradley Beal.
Here's Ainge. Shot from free throw range. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
That's good.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Wizards leading by 8. And there's the feed to Simmons. Back to Wall. Morris with a screen on Ainge. 6 on the shot clock. Rob. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And Roberson kicks to Ainge. Wall attacking.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Washington calls timeout. Robinson's checked in for Oregon.
Robinson.
Here's Morris. Banked in off the glass. Morris has got 6 points in the quarter.
The D on him has to be airtight, guys. You've got to get into his airspace. And that was far from it.
Shaq with a screen on Wall. To the paint. It's stolen by Morris. And Simmons kicks to Beal. Second shot opportunity. And Sanders lays it in. And the Wizards lead by 11.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
They grab their own miss. O'Neal. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Morris with the bucket. Minnesota with the ball. Ainge the pass to Robinson. It's tipped. Wall with the steal. Jumps up. Finishes the break with a slam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Wall draws the double. He dishes it to Simmons. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Now here's Wall. Beal gets a wide-open look. And again, Washington with the triple.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that, it has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're losing by 16. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. And the Timberwolves with possession here. It's a 16-point game. Here's Ainge. Another miss by Ainge.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep, though.
Here's Simmons. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. And the Wizards lead by 18.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. it can definitely be considered a statement win for Washington.
You're right there, Steve. And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, Clark, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
Well, it deflates the opposition when you can be pesky defensively, and then it sparks your offense, and that's what happened for them. When you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's hard to overcome that kind of defensive pressure.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
Sometimes, guys, it's hard during the first meeting of a season to get a feel for a team, but these guys came out and made the necessary adjustments, and I think they've got to feel good about going up 1-0 in the season series against the Timberwolves.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for a Wall. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Robinson for 3. And it's Robinson again missing.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
Kicks to Sims. He feeds it to Porter. Inside. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks.